Oh, I'm live now. Sorry, y'all. So I'm borrowing this device to see how well this because when I use my phone, it seems that I can't read the print. And like the other day, y'all may have seen me when I did my last go live, was I had to use a pair of glasses to try to read y'all's your questions or your comments, and that just didn't kind of work out too well. So I decided to try this tablet to see how well they work, and if they work great, then I'll consider getting one myself, and if not, then we'll just go back to using the phone. But this again is a test. It's not unless you want to shoot me a message and a quick question, I can answer. That's fine. I got to go out and feed the animals here shortly. It's a beautiful day here in Central Texas. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day wherever y'all are at. Let me get these things off because the reflection is kind of glaring, and that is the Texas flag behind me. Salute all of us Texans, whether we're born here or born again here. So this is just a test, y'all. Just wanted to see, saying hi to y'all if y'all are here, and just wanted to see how well this worked. If I could actually read the print and everything on this one. My computer. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Robert Stout, awesome. Hey, how you doing? I can read the print. Thank you so much for shooting that message to me, Robert, because that was my issue with the phone, y'all. I could not read the print. Some of y'all may remember I was sitting there trying to do this, but I needed something to kick up this. I think the screen is like 10 and a half. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. On board. Right on. Thanks, Long Gunner. Thank you. All right, cool. Hello from Kentucky. Hello from Texas. Sherman, how you doing? Pixeled. Am I pixeled? Am I pickled? What? No, I'm not pickled. I had a true moon. Promise, nothing else. All right, just trying this out, y'all. This is a 10 and a half screen. Um, I'll find out what exactly. I think this is a Samsung. I know it's a Android product. I'm really blurry. No, that's not you. That's just how I really look. All right, it's my hair. I've been out running errands today. Video a little fuzzy. What I may do, y'all, is pull my Wi-Fi in here because I live out in the country. Hey, how you doing, Brian? Hey, how you doing? If I look a little, what I'll do, folks, next time again, this is a test. If you hold still, we can see you. How's that? A little better. It may, y'all. I changed locations in the house where I was last time when I was using my phone. I was under basically it's that area is two-story. Well, it's a story and a half. Think of a German Longhouse, okay, and they were a story and a half, kind of. I think in English they call that a gable roof. It's like the upper loft area. Right on. If I hold still, okay. Let me try to hold still as much as I can. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Speed caller, right on. Thank you so much. Trust me, love y'all too. Can y'all see everyone else's comments just out of curiosity? I don't know if that works that way or question. Can't really see you here in North Carolina. I'm sorry, Gary, I can't see you either. But anyway, so you can't, Robert, you can't see the you can see everyone else's prints and stuff. You can't see it. No, you can't see it. Like when somebody leaves a message, y'all can't see it. You can't, Sherman. Yes, you can. Okay, Sherman Jet, awesome. Robert, yes, you can. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. All right, I can read all comments. Yes, awesome. Okay, y'all, trust me, I am like way behind the learning curve when it comes to stuff. Hey, Johnny, have you thought of setting up a Patreon? I have a GoFundMe account, y'all. Which would y'all prefer, Patreon or GoFundMe? Maybe that's a question I should have asked on this Go Live thing. I've thought about doing what's it called, PayPal. Uh, you can't see. Yes, yes, you can. Both. Mad veteran, right on, brother. Both. Okay, right on. Voice is coming in crystal clear. This is an awesome little gadget. I just wanted to borrow it to see if it worked. And when you live in a small area, you kind of get that opportunity. You can go to places like Verizon, which is really cool places, and they'll let you borrow stuff if if you like it, keep it. You pay for it. If you don't like it, just bring it back. I don't know if it's the same thing, y'all. I get a really cool veteran discount. I get like an employee discount for being working as a nurse in the facility I work at. The lighting is, I didn't turn any lighting on, y'all. I just wanted to see if this would actually work. So, because my computer I have, my laptop is about 10 years old, It took a dive right off the gun vault the other day and smash, and that was it. So I didn't know if I should go with one of these little tablet things or what. But so far as I can tell, it's working great. Yes, awesome. I know y'all are probably having a little hard time seeing me. I left the It's called a jetpack. If you're into Verizon, y'all, it's like a. I live out in the boonies, so you can't get like internet. You get like Wi-Fi out here, type stuff. Like I said, I'm behind the eight ball when it comes to technology. Ask me to field strip an AR or an M16 or an AK with blindfolded, and I can do it. Ask me to start an IV in the dark, and I can do it. But technology, your channel's one of my favorite. I could sign up for your Patreon. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that. I got a thing about begging. The only thing I want y'all to be is entertained and to learn something. That's really all I want. Yes, Matt, I'm absolutely. Matter of fact, I'm just having a day off here. Finally, after I think 6 days in a row, I got a day off. Here's the problem, y'all. Hospitals are getting, we're all feeling the pinch because a lot of us are either not for profit, whatnot. I mean, they say that, but watch this when they send you a bill. Can I do a comparison between 556 and 545? Go check out some of my other videos and you'll see them. Yes, and sometimes the results are amazing. They're cutting my hours. I hate to say it, but like instead of doing a 12-hour shift, sometimes I do a 10. Instead of doing an 8, I'll do a 6. And sometimes I'll only come in 4 hours. So when they say come in, I go in as often as I can. Johnny's not begging. You have to cover ammo and other supplies. I understand that, but that's why y'all. I also have multiple jobs too. Um, Brian, I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me. That is why I'm putting this information out. And when we do this thing, probably on Monday, this coming Monday, I'm thinking about doing the subject about being a basic rifleman and for everyone needs to be a basic rifleman and a first aid medic, y'all. Everybody does. I saw something that happened yesterday that I think is very important. I love 545, 7, and 6. Woo, it just went away. Darn it. I was really interested in that question. Can you say that one over again? Say again over. I love the 545, 7, and 6 for the one. Yes, they have other ones, Robert. Uh, I wish we could get them. Jetpack explains all the digital breakup in the video. Gary, I hear you, brother. I just probably need to move it closer. Like I said, when you're out in the boonies, you got to work with what they give you. But y'all can hear me okay, right? Like I said, I'll fix the lighting. Use a lot, Robert. Use a lot. So do I, Robert. I'll be honest with you. I use Wolf. I use Monarch. I'll use whatever I get my hands on. And don't forget, here's our issue with Russian ammo, y'all. While there is factories, Brian, we'll get with the first aid training, okay, brother. That'll be our subject on Monday. When it comes to ammo factories, there's so many. Russia happens to be the biggest producer, okay? And like I said, thanks, Gary. Audio's good. Like I said, if they block that ammunition, we're hosed for the cheap stuff. While I will sit there and agree, yes, folks, I would love to see it if Texas would start its own ammo plant. I think of all calibers because, hey, I mean, Texas is big enough, y'all. I know we don't have what they closed down the last lead smelting factory in America a few years ago because for environmental and cost cutting reasons. But I agree with President Trump. We need to bring those jobs back. Employ Americans. That's just my 2 cents on that, y'all. Employ Americans. If we can make a bullet, trust me, y'all. If I had the finances, y'all would be. I would start. I would, honest to God, I would open my own gun shop that was also a coffee shop where all of us could get together, talk, have classes at. I have like a little pavilion out here thing. It's a roof that will hold a lot of people, even if it is kind of rainy weather, whatever. We can still get together for classes. And trust me, we are going to do that again. I just got to get my life coordinated a little better. Okay. This is what I look like with shadow, not eyeshadow, but with light shadow. Okay. If they block Russian ammo, I'm screwed. No, brother, not really, Brian. Honest to God, not. But as only kind you can get. Really, Antilla and Brian in California, y'all are not allowed to mail order ammo, can y'all? I don't think y'all can. Are they limiting the amount that you can buy? Or are you having to register? I've heard about them having to register to buy ammo too. Um, you know, good gosh. Tula is cheap. Brian, can y'all get, they actually do make some American, Hornady makes 7.60 by 39. And we can't order online anymore in California. That's I know, brother. It sucks. Jay, North Carolina, how y'all doing up there? I meant to make it up there when y'all were having the hurricanes and stuff, and I couldn't find anyone to wash my farms. I hope y'all are doing good up there, my farm. Normally, I get a hold of the Cajun Navy or Cajun Army. There are some wonderful people, and I will just there's some awesome people. I will hitch a ride with them no matter where they go. But just between me and all of you, I may be headed for the border. Good deal. Y'all doing better? Good deal. All right, Jay. God bless. All right. Good deal. But yeah, I may be headed for the border pretty soon. Good deal. Brian, keep looking for that ammo, okay? I know they make a Winchester and I know they make a Hornady. It's a little pricey, but it's still out there. It's all brass. And Hornady makes Black Hills or something like that. They make a Black Hills version. Okay, FEMA. Let's talk about FEMA a little bit since you brought that up, Jay. I let me kind of hold myself back here. They didn't do much good when I was helping out with the hurricanes either. Okay, God bless them, and I know understand. Really appreciate your IFAC video. Made my own with your exit info. Always right on. Hey, no matter where you go, carry an IVAC. VMAX. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate that. Hello from North Houston. Hey, Joel. Hey, you guys rock over there, man. Sheesh, it's nice to see all these Patriots. I mean, again, this is just a test, y'all. I just want to see if this little. This is a Samsung 10.5. I think it's called a Tab A. I think it is. Joel, y'all doing okay over there? Is there anything I can do for y'all? I haven't been back to Houston since the hurricanes, and I hated leaving, but I had to get back to work. Coyote, yes. As a matter of fact, earlier I went to Taco Bell. You caught the joke, brother. Seriously, though, I may be headed for the other border. But yes, I made a run for the border. In case y'all didn't know this, I leave Easter eggs, okay? And a lot of y'all catch them, and that's cool. That is really cool. Oh man, brother. Hey, Joel, we are all I don't care what anybody says, brother. We are we work owns all of us, don't they? Hello from Canada. So the other day this guy asked me if I ever try to okay, listen carefully, folks, because don't forget English is my second language. He said, "Have you ever tried a canic?" I said, "No, but I've dated a Korean girl once or twice." Kaboom. Canuck. Canadian, I think is what he said. Hey, Brian. Hey, Cam. Hey, right on. Cool. Rad man, rock and roll. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've about almost dated every continent so far. When I was in my younger days, y'all. Not anymore. I'm too busy out here on the farm for that. I'm blurry. No, Coyote, I just look that way. Honestly, that's my Wi-Fi. I need to bring my Wi-Fi closer. Wi-Fi is all the way in the other section of the house, and I'm sitting in a new one just to see how it would work because I think people were having problems with the other connection because it's a the other section I was at is two-story. This one's one story. By the way, y'all, I built this house. I built not finished, but we're getting there. My little prepper paradise. Now find me a prepper princess. Oh, Prepper Princess, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. I didn't. Uh, I really meant hot prepper grandma. I'm sorry, y'all. Just kidding, by the way. Right on, Robert. Y'all, I don't know what, Brian. I wish I knew more about y'all's laws and stuff. Do you get your Tula from Walmart or who distributes, or does it got to come from an FFL over there at in California? See, this is something. I mean, y'all believe me. E-Rock, hey, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Uh, I would have never thought, growing up here in Texas, I would have never thought I'd ever see a day you're getting your Tula from Walmart. A lot of us are. It went up here in where I live in Texas. I would have never thought I've seen a day when I was a kid, you could walk into a Western Auto as a minor before the Brady Bill and all that stuff. I bought my first 22 from Western Auto, which was a Marlin 22, one of those old tube loader, tube loader type. You could put like 12, about a dozen or so rounds of 22 long rifle in there. And I regretted having to sell it when I was older, but I needed the money when I was a kid. We need to find you an AK toting Southern Hot Grandma for you. Hey, if you know one. So, okay, lesson learned for the day. This thing is actually pretty cool. I can read the print. One that's frisky. Or at least has a good sense of humor and doesn't have a live oak up her butt, because I can't handle that. I love my little Marlins. Yeah. I miss my Marlin, that's for sure. Probably what I'll do is I will probably set this thing up like this because I was leaning back. Notice my face is a little skinnier, y'all. My neck is a little skinnier. I've lost 15 pounds. Holiday gas stations had almost everything, including fire. Yeah, brother, I hear you. I remember, like I said, I remember you could go into a convenience store. Try finding somebody working from home with an FFL for a companion. Is that what you're talking about? How did I lose weight, folks? I'm gonna sit there and tell you this. Let's make this. I'll do a video about that in brief, but knock off the hype and knock off the there's a word I'm looking for. The fad diets. They don't work. They'll work for a little while, but as a nurse, y'all, I'm going to tell you this, they do not work. For the most part, it's not. Okay, and it kind of depends on your age and stuff here, too. I can go into a lot of detail, but it's a timing thing. Don't eat anything 2 hours before you go to bed. That's for starts, okay? Also, if you can remember on your meals, okay, eat breakfast like a king. Don't eat lunch like a bishop, and eat dinner like a pauper. Okay, it's the amount. I remember Kmart had SKSs, and you used to go to the flea markets here in Texas and pick them up for $75 a pop. Compare answer. I am mixed race, 2 generations down. I'm half Mescalero Apache and half German. With probably, my mother said on her side, Mescalero Apache. There's probably French and a few other things, There's Matthew. There's a way to get ammo in California there is, or there's. I was trying to understand. I'm sorry. You cannot get mail order. Iraq, I agree. Weight does not come off easy. And here's the thing. If you have never had your thyroid tested, go to this place called Any Lab Test Now and get a TSH. That's Tango Sierra Hotel. That's your thyroid stimulating hormone. So first thing I want you to do, if you're having a hard time losing weight, get that tested first. Why do I mention that? Doctors ignore it. Okay, I'm not trying to beat up doctors or anything, but if you go to your doctor and ask them for a weight loss program, they want to put you on phentermine and pills and stuff. Stop that. That's not the answer. Make sure you get some basic blood work done first, okay? Please. Because trust me, I've been down that road and they totally did ignore the fact that I have hypothyroidism, okay? I mean, we'll do a video, y'all. It's this lightening your load, because something happened the other day that I don't want to give it all away, y'all, but something happened the other day that I feel like it really needs to be discussed when it comes to your gear and our physique period, and stuff that I learned in the military. It's, you can drag around the kitchen sink and you won't be helping anyone. Can't you and Cali have 1,000 rounds mailed to a state near you and go pick it up? Good. If you have like family member, question, Brian? Let's say you have family in Nevada. Can they ship it there and then you can just truck it over to California, or will they stop you and search? God, I hope they're not. Come on, y'all. This is America. Oh my God, please tell me they're not doing this stuff. I'm naive, y'all. I mean, seriously, I came from Germany right off the boat to Texas, okay? And other than serving in the military and carrying an M16 in a rucksack and all these places that the United States Army thought was a great idea to send me, I'm going to leave it at that. I was married to a girl out of state one time, and things worked great as long as we were in different states. But anyway, don't know much about. They start chipping away. You know, I hear you. What do you think about reducing carbs? Okay, iodine supplements. Here's the thing, Coyote. Don't forget that what they believe killed off the Neanderthals in Germany was lack of iodine. And the theory, the medical theory, anthropological theory is currently that Neanderthals were not humans. Okay, that Homo sapiens and Neanderthals were two different species altogether. It's just humans managed to survive because we were more adaptable. All right. Yes, iodine, folks. Absolutely. If you use iodinized salt, that's great. I think the pink Himalayan salt has it in there already or something. I'm not sure, but iodine is really important because lack of iodine will really screw up your thyroid. Okay. So will radiation, but we'll get into that later. Well, let me just go ahead and tell you, I was in the military when they had these little. For those of you who don't know, I was military intelligence and I dealt a lot with signal. Okay. If something went down, now folks, we're talking about the 80s and stuff. If a piece of equipment went down, you were hosed. You know, y'all remember that? Go to war with what you have. They meant it. They really did. Whether it was broken, you had to push it, pull it, or whatever. They meant it. Okay. So if this cover said do not open radiation, guess what? If you had to get your equipment working, maybe the military and the U.S. government will deny it, but I won't. The Guitar Progress channel. Riff on, brother. How's it going? It's going good. Reducing carbs. Okay, again, that's a timing. Let me tell you what, folks. On my diet, I can have, because I'm not diabetic, I can have anything I want. It's a timing thing. If you're going to do carbs, do them in the morning, okay? Maybe we should do that for an open discussion about that. And I should set up some gear and stuff like that and show you about lightening your load and stuff. Would y'all like a segment on pistol caliber carbines? I'm sorry, wait a minute. Whoa, back up. Rifle caliber pistols. Would y'all like that? There's a reason why. Okay. Happened the other day. There's a reason why. Pistol cal. Okay, right on. Right on, brother. Radman. Awesome. Now I know why you're Radman, okay? Any side effects, problems with your thyroid or bones or anything like that, early arthritis or anything? Yeah, if you suspect it, please get it checked. 300 blackout pistol. Y'all saw what that did in that the car door challenge. Y'all remember what that 300 blackout did? And that was a pistol. Okay, that was impressive. Yeah, bro. I mean, you know, I make jokes about Arthur come creeping in and calling, but it is what it is. You can only bring back, Brian, you can only bring back 50 rounds over. Brian, flash that back up, brother. Robert, you could, but the law says we're only allowed to bring back 50 rounds? What? Thyroid Safe. That's a supplement, isn't it? I thought about that. They also make one from those of y'all who do doTERRA. I think they make something like that also. Yeah, my thyroid shot. Yes, absolutely. 24-inch full barrel AR 16. Yeah. Can I tell y'all something about barrel length? Or would that be giving away what's going to be in the video? Brian, I'm sorry. That only 50 rounds. Dude, seriously, what the last last American out of California bring out the flag, okay? Oh my gosh. B-Rock, tell us. Okay, here's the truth about this, y'all. Go look this up if you don't believe me. But, you know, banging around with some buddies out here with some, is it barrel length or how to use it? Okay. Banging around with some buddies out here. We tested out 20-inch barrels, 16-inch barrels, and 10.5-inch barrels. We discovered that within 100 meters, okay, potassium iodide tablets, USB, yeah, 65, right on, Robert, good thing. The 10.5-inch barrel, just from what we were banging around, there wasn't a lot of deviation in accuracy within 100, 150 meters. I would love y'all to have a coyote, right on. I would love to have a cameraman. I'm serious. Following us around sometime, but I need y'all to understand something. Some tests that I do are for private, okay? And I am a gentleman and I will ask permission, but if they say this is for private, then I honor their wishes, y'all. I don't receive any reimbursement. Shorter barrels are more, yeah. I'm going to show you something. One of my friends left something out here. I may do a video about that here pretty soon. Well, I'm going to have to because I just mentioned it. But I was really amazed at the compactness and a few other things, but I don't want to give the video away, okay? Um, yeah, they did a lot of studies on that too. Have you ever heard of the Battle of Athens, Tennessee? It was in 19... No, I never heard. 1946? Holy... That was right after World War II. Hmm. You need to fill us in, okay? Later on here, whatever. But y'all, honestly, I could sit here and talk to y'all forever. I could, because y'all are wonderful people. I really appreciate it. And yes, I know I say y'all a lot. I've lived here in Texas for a long time. World War II vets versus corrupt police. Can I tell you something? Um, if things don't happen or things don't change, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. I am blessed where I live. I really am. Contrary to what some of my fellow YouTubers say about this area, um, E-Rock, I'll sit there and nod my head yes to your comment, okay? But I'm not going to give anything away. Um, I'm blessed. I get along with law enforcement where I live. I work really close with them, and they're awesome people. What other gun channels do I watch? One of my favorite is Coda Boy 32. Also, Rob Ski, the AK Operator Union. Believe it or not, I like to watch the Yankee Marshal. I wish I could do his editing. There's a couple of other people. I like to watch Trey Jurgen. He's a young patriot. Armed and Steady, Semper Fi, brother. I don't know if you're watching this or not, but he's pretty awesome. But there's a couple of ladies I enjoy watching too, Prepper Princess and Lady Farmer. I catch a lot. Lady Princess and I, whether she knows it or not, we have a lot in common when it comes to wanting to save money. Crink with a dead air Wolverine, huh? Why not? Cool. There's actually a lot that I watch. Hey, Tegan, how are you doing, buddy? I'm curious about everything. Is that a Russian name? CIA visa? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am too. Rob Ski's going to beat the tar out of that, and James Yeager, they're going to be testing the Century Arms. That they're going to be testing that rifle. I am too, y'all. Um, Jonathan Picone's channel. I will check that out. Thank you so much, Guitar Progress. Guitar Progress. Question for you: what's your favorite axe? I can list mine. Ibanez Iceman, Gibson Les Paul, BC Rich Mockingbird, uh, Fender P Bass. I had a BC Rich Warlock at one time. This is my younger days in the 80s. Um, God bless you. God bless you too, again. And God bless America. Yes, sir. Strat, you're a Strat man? This is Strat country, believe it or not. Do you prefer the single coils in the back, or do you drop a double coil in? Or do you like that bluesy tone, that bluesy single coil tone? Wow, Robert, that's awesome. How'd you just change it the barrel for the 7.62 by 39? The chambering in the barrel? You don't trust with James? Well, can I tell you also about James Yeager? When you meet him, he's all single coil, right on. Good bluesy tone. When you meet James Yeager, he really is an awesome person. He kind of comes off gruff and tough and everything, which I'm pretty sure that, you know, who knows what lies underneath is what I tell people. What do I think about 7.62 by 39 in an AR platform? If it works, rock it. This is why y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is something. If there's any Vietnam veterans out there, or those of any combat vets out there, ask them. Not everything that the enemy combatant had was state of the art. And I was amazed what they could do with a can, a little bit of leftover C4, some very small Kynar wire, and something and a 9-volt battery, okay, and a trip switch, okay. Um, let's just say that aliens invaded us, y'all, and it was down to me, you, some ammo, and some wire cutters, and our whatever rifle we have sitting to our left, okay. Trust me, I believe in the Marine saying, improvise, okay, adapt and overcome. Trust me, that has helped me more in life than y'all will know. For those of you who don't know, I was homeless at one time. Carrying an M2, awesome. As a matter of fact, I lived in a shed that's still on a tool shed that was on his property. True story. For 6 years. So I had to, trust me, folks. All my preps and everything, all my preps that I have been used, tried, and tested. Yeah, the Century, yeah, the new 611 bucks at Classic Firearms. I bet you they go fast too. I would like to get that. Matter of fact, that was on my y'all. That was on my list of my bucket list was an AR upper chamber 7.62 and about 7 mags. Brother Robert, I hear you. Matter of fact, I have an inert law rocket tube. It was used for training purposes. Warsaw Patriot. Right on, brother. Right on. Thank you. I love AKs also. They saved my ass. Yeah, brother. Brian, I hear you, brother. God bless all of us. I was home. I say I was homeless, but I was living in a shed. I was homeless for approximately 3 days. I was living in my car and had a tarp stretch. I just pulled my car up to it when I would get off work, and 5-gallon buckets, y'all. I tell people have at least five-gallon buckets. You don't trust the new Century AKs? You know what? People said they didn't trust my Wasser either. The first time I took my Wasser, Romanian Wasser, out to the range, people swore up and down it was going to blow up. And by the way, folks, I'm willing to try. If I ever get to be big enough to where those companies trust me with testing out their firearms and giving it an honest review, I think Robski, what he's doing is pretty awesome. He buys it with his own pocket money. He buys those AKs. That's just not my budget, though. Um, Here's the thing, I don't know about y'all. If you're like me, every time I have a couple of days off, I go to the range because it's just good therapy. Trust me, y'all, $30 worth of ammunition, especially if you're an AK shooter, beats the hell out of 75 bucks for shrink therapy. All right, any day. Any day. Especially if you get to hang out with your friends. My Eric is a good buddy of mine. He lives in San Antonio. He makes the trip as often as he can to come out here to come hang out with me. And him and his family will be coming out tomorrow. Gosh, I can't remember. I think that AK is Romanian. Is it not that new Century Arms? It's a Romanian parts kit. I really don't remember. I remember um, Rob Ski's intro to it was interesting. All right. He was putting on like vinyl gloves. I thought that was kind of interesting when he was, you're gonna hurt me. Yes, I am. I'm gonna touch you over. God, it was kind of borderline creepy. uh, but that's why y'all. It's. I tell people if you want to watch my channel and see new firearms, I have to wait till I get a friend out here that has more money than I do to bring theirs out. Okay, but I want y'all to see what's all out there, and so I try my best. One thing that I tell people: if you don't have a 22 in your arsenal, get one. You heard me right. I said a 22. Folks, anything else? Yeah, I can't wait for the 5,000 round test to come out from Robski. He does good stuff. He really does. That guy's got the technology to do what it's got to do. Me, I tell people this: as long as I can hit that B-27 target at 150 meters, I'm doing okay, especially at my age. because I'm gonna tell you what, folks. Having gone to areas of disasters all over the world, at some point, some law and order, whether we like it or not, will be restored. And every single one of us who defended ourselves or whatever the case may be is going to have to answer for every time we pull that trigger. Trust me. It may not be good. Okay. All right, y'all. Anything else before I close off here? Again, this was just a test. I want to see how this room worked. I will put more lighting in here, and I will move the Wi-Fi in here to see if we get a more clearer picture on this. Is that it for now, guys? Gonna stop the test here. All right, everybody. Have a blessed one. It's Saturday. Y'all have a good time. Hang out with your family and stuff like that. Call somebody that you haven't spoke to in a long time. Give them a buzz. Tell them that you care about them, okay? Because truly, like what happened the other day, we don't know when our end of days are, okay? Not for any one of us. So please, if there's somebody you haven't talked to, be it your parents or something like that. My parents have passed on, so I can only talk through them through prayer. But if you haven't called your kids or something like that, just give them a holler. Just send them a text message. Tell them you're thinking about them, you love them, okay? That's important, okay? Alrighty, y'all. I am going to bail on out of here. Y'all have a blessed evening. I'm gonna see how this works. Which one says see you later, adios? Alrighty, folks. I will talk to y'all soon, okay? I'm Johnny the Practical Nurse. I'll see y'all on Monday out here.